Good morning, everybody. Got my coffee. Let's head out in the garage for a little peace. I'm not going to try to open up the door with one hand. I don't feel like dropping my coffee. There we go. Open the garage. Little girl's in bed. My pupil that I'm helping with virtual school is taking a break. Good timing there. All right, how y'all doing? You have your coffee yet today? Or if I'm coaching you on Herbalife, you have your tea, which is how I like to start my day. I gotta find the stuff I was gonna talk about. All right, so this is after the Main Street episode, and I don't know how many people out there use wacky worms. You ever heard of this wacky worm? If not, Google it. You'll see a lot of stuff. A lot of guys have done videos on wacky worms. But here, let me just switch it around. And that, find it. That is my wacky worm setup. Now, if you notice from other videos or photos that I posted, that's a different hook. Now, let me see. This is my awesome tackle box. Haha. Thanks, Dyer. I got a bag with the with the car that we bought. Hey, free stuff. We'll take free stuff. Let's see. Where are they? Oh, that's not it. This is also my awesome way I keep my stuffs. I'll use tackle boxes. I don't know. I don't want to put too much money into them. Oh, there it is. They got left out. Here, let me turn this around since it's a prescription bottle. Nope, no drugs. I don't take many prescriptions unless it's for my allergies. So, yesterday, I don't know why, or 2 days ago, I don't know why I did it. Why do you do stuff? I don't know. I don't ask questions I don't want the answers to. If you learn that in life when you grow up, do not ask questions you do not want the answers to, because sometimes you just don't need to know. So I was really talking up this hook, and I'm going to put it on something. Oh, good, my kid left me a toucan sticker. Cool. Then you'll be able to see it, because I'm going to put it on there if I can find it again. Look at that, I put it down and now it's disappeared. Son of a gun. Okay, I'll get another one out. I'll tell you what. So, turn you around. That is what I was using before on my wacky worm, because I showed you this box of stuff that I got from Dad. So yeah, that's the hook that I was using, and it worked really well, but it was getting embedded really deep in the throat of the bass to the point where I was going to have to, get wires, or not wires, but pliers. Boy, I need more coffee. Give me a second. It's been a rough week. People have been sick in the house, so. But it's that time in allergy season in Florida where if you don't know if you're sick or if you just have really bad allergies, and I think it's just allergies. This stuff has been blooming. But anyway, so it gets really, it was getting deep to the point where I'd have to take the pliers in through the gills and grab the hook and dislodge it and then bring it back out and hopefully I'm like, no, screw it, I'm done. So I grabbed one of these hooks, the big silver things. There's my finger, just to give you a size comparison. I've got normal kind of large hands, large gloves. So, that's how big that hook is. And now this is, I just remembered last night, this is a circle hook. I used to use these for the catfish. So basically, it's designed, see that tip? It's designed not to penetrate right away, but when you're pulling it out, it gets the bass in the lip the way it should be. So I lipped 3 of them during that episode, just like that. And it was so much easier. I only think I needed pliers maybe once. So I could just, pop it out, throw them back, no muss, no fuss. So I think it's better too because they like the little shine. So I mean, 3 bass in a tiny lake of different sizes. Um, in an hour, maybe 3 in an hour. I'll take that in a little community lake. I mean, it wasn't the stick marsh or anything. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I tried the frog. They didn't want the frog at all. Oh, also here, this is the first time I tried um, the other mount right there. Here, let me stick it in there so I can show you what I was doing. If you didn't see it, you can go back and watch. So I created this, and I did this, and I was turning around and putting it in. It's backwards. That's what you get for doing live TV. Don't get stabbed by the spear. So turned it around one-handed and put it in. So yeah, I can definitely tell that was a bad angle. It wasn't pointed down low enough. So do that because I'd like to get just a little bit of my head and a little bit of the kayak and a little bit in front of the kayak. So hopefully next time when I'm not dealing with a bridge, because the bridge was so low, I had to put the kayak or the tripod down. So that was kind of a hassle. So I'm not gonna do that at that lake maybe again. I'll just leave the forward one when I fish that next. So either that or maybe by then I'll have a little action cam that I can have right here on my chest clipped, or maybe on my hat, and then you can see wherever I'm seeing. So yeah, so that was pretty much the episode. 3 fish in about an hour. Sun was setting, it was nice. I didn't have my wife there, which the last time it was awesome because the entry point is just a little cut in some grass. I know some of you have been asking me about where to put in during that lake, and it's just a little cut, and you got to scoot yourself in. Well, to get out, you got to actually get out and step down. Thankfully, it's shallow right there off of it, but you're up to your knees. And I mean, I'm not a big fan of what could be in the water, so I took the paddle and I was, just poking around just to make sure if anything was there, it knew I was there, and it got the, GTFO, got out, and I wasn't going to get bit or anything because I was alone. So I did it. It came up to my knees. I don't even think I got my shorts wet, so that was cool. But it was sketchy. Not the most sketchiest place I've ever fished in Florida, but yeah, it's not as nice as my lake here, the Schumann Lake. I love that place. It's actually got a cement ramp. It's great. But yeah, so I definitely missed my kayaking buddy because she got out first, and then her little ninja skills, like hopped out of her boat, got her boat out, and actually pulled me and a kid that I had on the front out with me. So yeah, you don't question the mamas; they'll get it done. So, anyway, y'all, this is the weekend coming up. I have an Herbalife Success Training Seminar to go to in Tampa this weekend, so unfortunately I will not be fishing this weekend, but we'll be back at it Wednesday, always depending on weather. Sorry, Facebook crashed. So always depending on weather, but get out, take your kids out, instill this craft in them. I mean, it's great. I saw this one thing on Facebook one time, We need less Xboxes and more fishing boxes. So I believe that. We need to get these kids out and, get them moving, because the last thing we need is more obesity, in this country. So not to get up on the soapbox too much, but, you know, it's just a fact. If you're overweight, you do less because you don't feel like you can do it, and it leads to, mental issues because you don't have the confidence. So get them out, start letting them do stuff. If they get hurt, it's okay. It's not going to kill them. So, just let them go. All right? I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.